So we're here with this man, Munchavelli, aka the mayor of Inglewood. And we are at the hat store about to explore hats. Munchie, break it down. What are we going to learn today?
We're going to learn where you wear these hats at, where you don't wear it at, what hood belong to what hat. And that's for the tourists, man. We don't want you to, you know what I'm saying? You heard what YG said, don't come to LA, you know what I'm saying? So everybody got to stay dangerous. So we're going to let y'all know that today.
What you know about them keyways and domos? What you know about gangbanging red and blue? What you know about them hood days and barbecues? What you know about kicking cack and being bold? What you know about them keyways and domos? What you know about gangbanging red and blue? What you know about them hood days and barbecues? What you know about kicking cack and being bold? Blood brimmer pyro, little bitch, this the B10. Y'all stay dangerous, so I'm sliding with Billy Jeans. Wartime, so we make it crack like a dolphin. Cherry red chucks, white tee, 501 jeans. Either blood or crip, where I'm from, ain't no in between. But you got some riders hanging on Hoover Street. From day one, I let them know that it's IFG. Stay with a crip, bitch, had a bat, I'ma beat them cheeks. Real gangsters on the game, blood, we don't play. Hit the county jail when it's really up with the essays. Gotta unite, niggas know the deal is about to go down. Didn't know the oppa had my back, shit I know now. This dedicated to the keyways and domos. This dedicated to the blood brims and pyros. This dedicated to the gangsters in the grooves. So everybody come on, kick, cack, and be bold. What you know about them keyways and domos? What you know about gangbanging red and blue? What you know about them hood days and barbecues? What you know about kicking, cack, and being bold? What you know about them keyways and domos? What you know about gangbanging red and blue? What you know about them hood days and barbecues? What you know about kicking, cack, and being bold?
So Munch, this first hat here is an all red P hat. It's got the white P. It's the Philadelphia hat. Who would rock this hat, and where should you not rock this hat?
All right, the world probably familiar with Compton, but as known to the Pyros, Bompton, right? So all Pyros wear the P hat, you know what I mean? And Compton is on with the Compton Crips and the Pyros. So if you were any Compton Crip hood with this hat on, you in danger, B-team. Don't get up out of there. Use GPS. But other than Bompton, they got Pyros in Inglewood, Pacoima, West Covina, Los Angeles, South Central. So, you know what I'm saying? This is exclusive to the Pyros, bro. So, yeah, if you in the wrong area with this on, you might be in trouble. So, you know the deal.
So, Munch, this right here is an all red St. Louis cap. Who would rock that?
Y'all come from STL and y'all come out here, y'all hit LAX. This BPS. STL stand for Stone Love. You know what I'm saying? STL. They got many rivals. They ain't one of them hoods. They got minimal enemy. So you might be in trouble wearing this hat though. So if you don't know where you at, you gotta ask a cousin or uncle, a family member or something like that. Not only that, you go to Compton, Park Village Compton Crib. Shout out to Bully. This stand for Laurel Street. With the STL, you see that abbreviation, Laurel Street. So you will have some Park Village Compton Cribs that wear that. As for them, that's it. It's BPS. Then you go to Compton, Park Village Compton Crib.
You know, Munch, with the fellas, the Crips in Compton, they'd wear the blue version of that hat, correct?
A lot of times we ain't really cutter banging out here unless you unfamiliar, like what you doing over here with that on. But the hats be the primary thing that'll get you hurt. The hat to get your hat brought to you. So stay out of this in the wrong areas.
So Munch, in your hand now is a San Francisco red 49ers hat. Who would rock that?
All right, San Francisco 49ers, Family Swan Bloods. They on the east side. They between Broadway and Central. You safe over there with this hat on. Outside of that, ain't no telling what'll happen. You know what I'm saying? Outside of the Family Swans, you got the 7-4 Hoovers. But not really the 7-4 Hoovers. They more San Francisco, the baseball cap. But this exclusively for the Family Swan Bloods on the east side. S game, F game.
Bunch, this is an all red baseball cap with the W logo, Washington logo. Who would rock that?
All right, shout out to my boys from Westside Pyro, Wally the Sensei, Hit a J3, a few more, man. They got a long list, but Westside Pyros, they most known for this hat. It's other hoods also, but they most known for this hat. And if you go to the West Adams area, this W, you might catch some West Boulevard Crips wearing this also. You know what I'm saying? West Boulevard Crips, they beef with the last hat, with the STL hat. You know what I'm saying? So you don't mix them two hats, you in trouble. So you got Westside Pyro, you got West Boulevard Crip, and I think it might even be the Weemos, the expanded hood. They Southerners out here, Southsiders. So Weemos will rock this also.
Right, and Munch, the color wouldn't matter. The fact that's all red doesn't matter. It's just the W.
They more so on the logo, you know what I'm saying? That represent, you know what I'm saying? With the color, they go match with whatever they got on. But as long as the logo represent they hood, then you good, you know what I'm saying? Well, they good. And that's what it is.
In your hand is a all red Anaheim Angels hat.
Anaheim Angels could stand for a couple hoods, right? You'll have the Avalons that wear this hat. If you familiar with Cartoon Fire 3, go check them out. His hood. You'll have the Avenue Pyros in Inglewood. Rest in peace, Red Run was on Bangin' on Wax, all the little shit. That's his hood. You will have the dudes from 40 Crip. That's from 40 Avenues. They from the Avenues. They wear this hat. Cross Atlantic Pyro for Atlantic Ave. All them hoods share the same hat though. So there's a lot of them that fall up under the demographic with the A hat though. You know what I'm saying? They mess with them. If you're an Angel fan, that's so bad, bro. You gonna be in trouble. The game over, take it off. You gotta be cautious, you know what I'm saying?
In your right hand is an all blue cap with the Atlanta A logo, and then in your right hand is the Anaheim Angels red cap. Would say Athens Park rock the Atlanta A, or no? They would stick to the.
I think it'd be based on what they got on that day. They like mostly focus on the logo. You know what I'm saying? But being that it's a blood, they'll probably stay away from the blue and more lean towards the red. You know what I'm saying? So, and I forgot the Anthers, the Athens Park homies, that they A-gang all the way. You know what I'm saying? So they more focus on the logo. You know what I'm saying?
So Much in your hand is a Athletic A's, Oakland A's, green hat with a yellow bill. Who would rock that?
That'd be with all the A's, all of the above, bro. Yeah, they just represent the A. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna go off for preference after that. Like, you know what I mean? The one that make a difference is that Philly P and the Pirates P. Like, it's certain hoods that rock with the Pirates P, but Philly P, that strictly Pyro. I ain't never heard of a Crip hood ever wearing a Philly P hat, ever.
Much, I remember you telling us a story about some fellas that pulled up in all green on you. Who really rocks green out here?
Okay, green belong to the Hustlers, the Hustler Crip. You know what I mean? And, they more so lean towards hanging with the neighborhood Crips, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah. So the Hustler Crips, whether it's like a Hard Time Hustler, a 9-1 Hustler Crip, it's a couple of Hustler hoods like AA Hard Time Hustler, like they all wear green. Hustler Crips wear green across the board.
In your hand is an NY hat, New York Yankees, blue hat. We all know what that belongs to.
Okay, the NY hat belongs to the neighborhood Crips. Neighborhood 40s to the 100. And you have East Coast Crips that might wear this. You got 11 Dudes neighborhood Crips on the east side might wear this. You got Linwood neighborhood Crips might wear this. All neighborhood Crips across the board wear this hat. But not only them, you got Nutty Block Compton Crip. That's where Get You Gotti from. They rock the NY real heavy. You know what I mean? So it'll be a gang of mix-ups with that a lot of times. And then lastly with the NY hat, Vince Staples, OT Genesis, they from Two Ends in Long Beach. They rock the NY.
What about the fellas in Inglewood that claim neighborhood Pyru? Would they affiliate themselves with the NY logo?
At one point, they used to wear the NY hat and it stand for Young Neighbors for them. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So they retired it. It got so with the neighborhood Crips, they just rock the Philly P. They just straightforward with the Philly P's. You know what I'm saying?
So this is a beige cap in your hand, Munch, and it's got the big F with the Florida Marlin logo. Who would rock the F hat?
All right, first and foremost, the F hat, Inglewood families, right? We the home of the F hats, for sure, right? But my boy Pee Wee, he from 40 Crib. We debate about it. You know what I mean? So the 40 Crips, they wear it also. I say we wore it first. Friendly debate. And then you got Front Street Watts. They wear it. And then, like my boy said, you got some F-13s, the Florencias. Shout out my Southerners. They wear it also. So that's 4 hoods that's in common. Yeah, there you go. So you got Fat Inglewood families, 40 Crib, Front Street Watts, and you got Florencia. All rock the F hat.
Munch, in your hand is a powder blue T hat, the Texas Rangers hat with the big T, the Bills all blue. Who would rock that?
All right, I'm from Inglewood, where it's a gang of Tugging Crips might wear this. You know what I mean? You might catch a 20 blood wearing those. The color off though. The baby blue kind of is off for the 20 bloods. They got different colors in his hat, but you'll have a 20 blood where it is. You'll have a let me see. A-Trade gangsters for sure. They tell you that they the first. The hood I really probably should have said first. A-Trade gangster. You know what I'm saying? A-Trade gangsters. You got Tugging Crips. You got 20 bloods. All on, you know what I'm saying, on that T thing. You know what I'm saying? And matter of fact, all trades across the board. It's all gangster Crips there rock the T hat. You know what I'm saying?
Rest in peace, Little Sody.
Yeah, long live Little Sody. That's my boy.
In your hand is a Toronto Blue Jays hat, all blue. Who would rock it?
Toronto Blue Jays, the homies out the Jays will, the Jungles. You know what I'm saying? Jungle Stone Bloods, they were the Toronto Blue Jays. And that's all I could think of for the Blue Jays.
What about the PJs? Would they rock it?
That's a good one though, cause I think they more so on the Pirates hat. You know what I mean? But yeah, Lil Jaws have to answer that though. You got me on that one, but I think the PJs pretty much, unless you seen Lil Jaws with
I've seen them rock it, but
well, shout out to PJ Watts, shout out Lil Jaws too. I just learned something. But for what I know, when they got the J on that thing, like, you know what I'm saying, Jungle Stones, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Right on. Munch, in your hand is a Milwaukee Brewers hat. It's the glove holding the ball. Who would rock it?
Okay, it's only one hood I know rock this hat, and it's the 40 Crips, right? So like I said before, me and the homie Pee Wee, he from 40 Crip, we be having little friendly debates. The only reason why they start wearing the F hat because they stopped selling this hat. And then they bring it back with this logo, and they was wearing the F hat. You know what I mean? But I could imagine 4 Corner Block in Long Beach wear this hat also, and I don't know for sure, but I'm pretty much sure they do though. But I'm gonna give it to the 40 Crips. You know what I'm saying? Crash all the fig.
In your right hand, you got the Pittsburgh Pirates hat.
Mm-hmm.
In your left hand, you got the Pittsburgh Steelers hat. Tell us the difference and where you should and should not wear this hat.
From what I know, the Pirates hat, the PJ Watts, they wore this back in the days. They wore this, and then you go to Pomona 456, they Pyros, they the homies. They wear this hat. So you got Pomona 456, you got PJ Watts. All right, Pittsburgh Steelers hat. First of all, they belong to the 20 Crips. They black and yellow, that's Snoop Dogg all the way. You know what I mean? So they main opposition is Longos. Longo Thursday out there in Long Beach, 20 Crip out there in Long Beach, and a few other sets. But as far as the Steelers hat go, to my knowledge, exclusively roll the 20 Crip.
This hat has caused a lot of controversy. This is a Houston Astros hat, all blue with the H logo, the orange star behind it. Who would rock it?
It's Hoover hat, man. The Groves over there. You know what I'm saying? The Hoovers, they rock this hat, and it's smaller hoods also, maybe like some Home Streets or something like that, Home Street Watts. But predominantly, it's the H hat. And you know, the Hoovers, they got a lot of enemies. You know what I'm saying? They beef with everything. So if you an Astro fan and you come from out of town, you might just want to get a wave cap or something. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But shout out the Hoovers though. I rock with the Hoovers. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, this Hoover right here. Broadway Gangsta Crips will rock this. Bloods will rock this just in general because it got the big chunky Boston B on it and the brims. So whether it's Fruitown brim, Van Ass Gangsta brim, Six Deuce brim, 5'9" brim in San Diego, all of them rock the Chunky B hat. This, I primarily give it to the brims though. You know what I'm saying? But the Broadways do rock it also.
Munch in your hand is an all black Chicago White Sox hat. It says Sox in white down in Old English. Who would rock that hat? We've seen Dre wearing it.
Okay, this hat, Santana Block Compton Crip. Santana Block Compton Crip, they'll wear that. They a notorious hood in Compton. It's a smaller hood in Compton called 6 Hood Compton Crip. They will rock this also. And then back in the days, it phased out, but the 60s, this is the original hat for the 60s.
So Munch in your hand is a Seattle's Mariner with the S and the compass in the middle of the S. It's an all blue cap. Who would rock it?
Rolling 60 Crip. If I ain't mistaken, if you look at that Hustle in the House video, Nipsey had this hat on. They shared this hat with a couple other hoods. Southside Compton Crip. That's where, what's his name with Tupac? Yeah, Baby Lane. Baby Lane was Southside Compton Crip. Keefe D. They wear this hat also. And then it's another hood in Carson called Stevenson Village. They rock this hat. But I think you'll probably get in more trouble wearing this hat because the 60s and the Southside's got a lot of enemies, you know what I'm saying? So if you got this on and you ride through Compton, you might want to watch where you at. We don't rock this hat, you know what I mean? So like in the 60s have a lot of enemies. They beef with the H hat, you know what I'm saying, the Hoovers. So if you going down Fig trying to buy some poom poom over there in the Hoover hood and you got this hat on, you might be in trouble. Take this off and then make your purchase.
Now, Munch, what if I'm from Seattle and I'm going to see a show at the Forum?
You gonna go back to Seattle, but not on that flight. So just you know what I'm saying? Keep it, play it safe, and don't wear this in Inglewood, period.
Munch, in your hand is a TC, Minnesota Twins, all blue hat with the white T and the red C. Who would rock it?
Okay. Primarily up first, that's you gonna see most in this is the 30 Crips. That's where AS and Bobster from. You know what I mean? They wear that, the T, you see clearly the TC stand for 30 Crip, and outside of that, you got the Tuggin Crips. They rock this also, not just the other big Texas T, but the Tuggin Crips rock this too. Primarily, it's 30 Crip. We go to Bompton, where we're Gang from. Gang from Cedar Block, Power Road. They rock the chunky Cincinnati at Kitchen Crip. They on the east side. They on the east side of Central Avenue between Manchester and 92nd on the east side of Central. You're gonna see a lot of these hats, you know what I'm saying? This will be Family Swans again, and this will be 7-4 Hoover. You'll catch a lot of 7-4 Hoovers with this on. NSA Crip all the way. I don't know nobody else that rock this. NSA Crips all the way. And that hat I picked up earlier, that was the Steelers. They ops. They don't get along. You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to be where Snoop Dogg represent with this hat on. You know what I'm saying? It'd be bad news for you, or it'd be bad news for either one. It won't be no winners. So we want to stay free and stay alive. So yeah, this East Side insane. Long Beach insane. Shout out Sabi Third.
So Munch, in your hand is a all white hat. It says Death Row Records on it, black bill. Is that kind of a neutral hat, or could you get your wig peeled back for that?
I mean, back then when Death Row was in business and they allegedly had bounty on Death Row chains, and y'all seen the movie with Trayvon and they tried to snatch the chain. It was real serious with the Death Row and Bad Boy thing, but I think it's pretty safe now. I don't think nobody take it serious. They just think you like a Death Row fan, you know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg, Suge Knight, Corrupt like fan, Dash, I'm a Packers fan first and foremost, go Packers, but the Shotgun Crips, they in Gardena. So, the Chucky G, they represent Gardena. You got the Shotgun Crips, you got Payback Crip, that's also in Gardena. They rock the G hat also. And then you got Gardena Threatsay. They all share the same hat. You know what I'm saying? They all push Gardena. You know what I mean? It's a small sub-city, but they get busy too. And yup, that's them. I can't really place this hat with no particular hood, but I know, so you want to be on some Crip Street shit, you know what I mean? They'll throw the cowboy hat on it and get blowed up, chewed up, you know what I'm saying? And you step out.
Munch, in your hand is a trucker's cap, and it's got the Modelo beer logo on it. Who would rock a Modelo beer trucker hat? What race would primarily rock that?
And you might catch a white boy that's trying to get buzzed off here. For real. Yeah, you might. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be at the bar with this to the back. You know what I'm saying? You see this, you know he a tourist. He really trying to, you know what I'm saying? Leave him alone, man. He just trying to hang out and have fun, man. For real.
Safe in that Modelo trucker hat, guys.
Yeah, if you want to just play it mutual, just get the Modelo young. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'd do if I was you.
That's right. Munch, do you like Modelos?
Yeah. Yeah, I got introduced to that from my Mexican homegirl some years ago.
Yeah. Munch, in your hand is an all black LA hat. It's got LA in white and it's an all black cap.
I think that's pretty much safe.
Okay.
I think that's pretty much safe. Like the umpires say, because you know what I'm saying, it's a neutral color, it's the city. And yeah, I think this is the safest hat we probably picked up other than with the beer on it. You know what I'm saying?
So we're rocking Modelo and the LA hat.
All right, this the Harlem Crips, they got a moniker called Dirt Gang. So they where it is called, and you know what I'm saying, represent Dirt Gang because they 30s, you know what I'm saying? Or you'll catch some dark side 40 Crips, like the ones from the dark side, they're where it is. So this on some dark side 40 Crip, some Dirt Gang or Dinker Park thing when it comes to the 30 Crip, you know what I'm saying? I think this should be just on some B-Dog shit, on some blood shit, you know what I'm saying? The Bloods are thought is on based on the color, you know what I'm saying? It ain't no hood that just exclusive to the Bulls, you know what I mean? You want to get flamed up, it's the hood date, you know, gang type time, your blood, throw this on.
So Munch, in your hand is a all blue hat with the gold Michigan logo.
It would go with all Mafia Crips, whether it's Main Street Mafia, whether it's 99 Mafia, whether it's Mac Mafia in Long Beach, any hood a part of the Mafia card, they go rock the Chunky M hat, you know what I mean? They rock the M.
In your hand is a Baltimore Orioles hat. It's got an orange bill, white front, black back, and it's got the little Oriole logo, the little bird logo in orange. Who would rock that?
Just with the bird, I can't place it.
Okay.
That's not the one with the O.
It's just, no.
The O's, all O's, 30 Crip, 40 Crip.
The rolling.
And yeah, anything with the O's in.
Yeah. Gotcha.
What come to mind first is 20 Bloods again, because hoods got several hood hats they could wear, they could swap out, you know what I mean? That represent the same thing though. So the TB is stand for 20 Bloods. You got Rolling 20 Bloods on the west side, Neighborhood 20 Bloods, and then you got on the east side, you got Rolling 20 Outlaws. They 20 Bloods also. So in the low bottoms on the east side in the 20s, you'll catch this hat. On the west side in the 20s, in the Adams area, you'll catch this hat.
Who would rock this, man? It's got those Miami Vice colors.
You just got the Dolphins on here.
The Dolphins.
It just don't belong in a particular hood. I just say it's for the flips. Little hood rats out there that be flipping. You know what I'm saying? And that's all I can apply this to though. Unless you just, you know what I'm saying, touring Miami. I just left Miami too though. But yeah, this don't apply to no particular hood though. But shout out to the little flips, the little bops out there. LA Clippers is safe. You letting them know, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a fan. LA Clippers are spelled out. You letting them know. Okay. LAC, Lewis Park, the A for Atlantic, Cross Atlantic, and the C for Cedar Block. That's their alliance. So you see the LAC, that's the homies. Lewis Park, Cross Atlantic, Cedar Block. That's an alliance between three power hoods. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, there you have it. Munchie B, guys.
It's your boy Munchie B rocking with Cinemills TV. Tap in on Tap Out on Big Team.